Hey new teacher, welcome to video 3 inside of my vlog series. So you're a new Sunday school teacher, and I promised you that I would be back on our launch and sign up Sunday to tell you how everything went, and I am still pumped beyond words from what happened on today. It was so exciting, and I'm going to try to walk you through all of it without forgetting anything that happened. I told you in the last vlog that I'd been working on our prospecting to figure out who we were going to be approaching, and the main thing I had to get done was our whole graphic presentation. So worked with our guy on Fiverr, and I probably should have given you a disclaimer that when you're working with Fiverr, you want to pay attention sometimes. In fact, no, not most times for me. I'm working with someone who's in another country, and so you got to watch language barriers and sort of the way you describe things. And so I had a couple of revisions, but finally got to something that we really, really loved. So I was able to get copies of the postcards made. Here are my tips on printing postcards. If you have time, if you are 2 weeks before any event, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of overnightprints.com. I do not receive anything from that company from sharing or referring them, but I have never had a bad experience with them, and I've done postcards, I've done bookmarks with them. They are simply fantastic, but of course I wasn't quite on schedule for overstock or overnight prints. So I just went to the regular Office Depot, had them printed and cut there on a nicer cardstock, and had those prepared. We also, the superintendent ordered books. I think I shared with you that our class is starting at the beginning of the new spring quarter. So the spring books have already been ordered. Yay for our superintendent. So we had the books, we had the information postcard, and I am so proud of our little theme. I thought it was nice, but we chose learning some more about Sunday school at the fireside. So come learn some more about the fireside. So you guessed it, s'mores was kind of the takeaway. So here is a picture of our whole setup, the display. So we had a basket there. And again, taking that same graphic, and it's now on everything. It's a postcard. It's in the bulletin. We took little, what do you call them, treat bags. You can buy treat bags at a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby, anything like that. Inside of the treat bag was a couple of graham crackers. We bought the Hershey's mini candies and then the giant square marshmallow, put them all in the treat bag, and then used our graphic to create I told you I'm not really great at graphics, but I dropped it into PowerPoint and made it so that when you printed it and folded it in half and stapled it onto the top of the treat bag, that was actually kind of our party favor or our sign-up favor. So for everyone who stopped by and signed up, they were able to take s'mores home with them. We also had an electronic sign-up, so I am trying as much as possible to be an electronic class, from the way we sign up to the way we're going to share information. And so my laptop was set up. There was a sign there that said, come share some more information with us, and each student was able to input their own information. I will drop into the actual blog for this video, look for the link, and I'll share with you a PDF of my sign-up sheet, so that if you're going to create your own sign-up sheet, it's base information, and you'll have to decide what's important to you. I really just wanted their name, their email addresses, their phone numbers, and to know if they're on social media, specifically Facebook, because I told you that we created a class page. So as they're signing up, my intent is to, as soon as I finish this video, I want to go, first of all, and build my database. And I told you in the last vlog that I use MadMimi, so I'm going to create my database inside of MadMimi so that when I do my mass email sends, I can do it just once, select the fireside, and it goes straight, to that group of people. Also, we're going to go ahead and add in people today to our Facebook page so that we can start sharing information, because it doesn't stop here. This was exciting. It was a great day, but it does not stop here. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to continue to communicate, continue to drive that excitement, but more than that, asking those individuals to help us spread the word. In the spirit of spreading the word, wait, before I tell you that, the whole s'mores idea, I told you in the last video, I have a little creativity in me, but I find lots of ideas on Pinterest, and so there are ideas like s'mores. I've used the s'mores for a bridal shower before. It was sending you home with s'more love from the bride. So things like that can be found. You'll find something that works, and we chose s'mores because it goes along with the whole fireside. So make sure that you choose something that works with the idea that you want to continue to drive into the minds of the people that you're going to be serving. And ours is all about the fireside, the coziness, the idea that we're going to be around one place, around one space, discussing the lesson. We've also been really clear in our communication that this class is going to be different. This is a young adult enrichment group. And so, yes, we're going to use the Sunday school curriculum, but I cannot stress enough that we will not be going verse by verse every week asking you what verse number 16 means to you. That's not going to be the flavor of our class, but everything that you do should drive home the idea and set the tone for what you want your class to be. So now back to my excitement on allowing others to be part of marketing and promoting and talking about the fireside with us. I was pretty proud of those s'mores, but I was super proud about the Facebook profile frame that we created, again, using the same graphics from our flyer, which is the same graphics we used on the s'mores, the same graphics that we've used on the bulletin, the same one that's being texted was on the big screen. I didn't tell you about the big screens. Look at the big screens. Look at the big screens. We were on the big screens, but I took the same, I used the words the fireside and created a Facebook profile frame. And I know you probably see those all of the time. As a matter of fact, that Sunday school girl has 4 or 5 of them out there. So you can download a profile frame that says, I'm a Sunday school teacher, or I love Sunday school. Just put in, when you go into Facebook and you click to add a frame around your profile picture, type in the word Sunday school and that's what's going to pop up. But they're really easy to do. And I think we see things and we go, man, I wish I can do that. I told you, I will give up all the secrets here. You can do it. It is easy and it is free. And so in this particular case, all I used was the words, meet me at the fireside, which come off of our flyer. So I cropped it. And I guess I'll put the link down below in case you can't figure out on Facebook where you can add a profile frame. But once you click that, it is just a step-by-step template. In fact, it's a drag and click environment. So once I cropped that into a small enough size, all I did was drag it into the Facebook tool, made sure that when I tested it on my own picture that the picture was visible. You give it a name and you kind of click it and it goes to Facebook for more or less their kind of look-see approval. And it takes just a few minutes. I've never had one that's taken more than 20, maybe 30 minutes to be approved, but usually they're fairly immediate. So if you want to create profile frames for your class or for your church, they're easy to do, easy, and it creates a lot of fun. And we have asked every student in our class to download the Meet Me at the Fireside profile frame to their particular pictures. And so those are happening. They're popping up. It's exciting. And we're already starting to, again, build that content inside of our group so that when we add the names tonight, there are things that they can already read, and we're going to use that for the rest of this week and next week as we drive toward our launch day. So that is how everything went on the launch today. I'm trying to think of what I would have changed or what I would have done differently. Maybe just logistically, I had one laptop set up, and so for people who were slower typers, I kind of had a little bit of a backlog while people were in line to sign up, so maybe I should have used 2 laptops as sign-up stations, but other than that, my co-teacher was present, and we literally, this was big, we greeted every person who came and signed up, whether we knew them or they were new faces, and we made sure that we helped them to understand our start date, and we got commitment because now let's be honest, books are not free and they are very pricey. And so I know that as our Sunday schools manage budget, You know, I didn't want to just give away books to people who weren't going to commit to being with me in class. And so I was asking, now, do you promise me that you're going to be at the launch? Do you promise that you're going to be a student at the fireside? And there were, you know, some who said, oh, yes, I'm going to be there. I had a couple who said, I'm going to try. Well, while you're trying, I'm going to let you get the lesson every week off of that SundaySchoolGirl.com. And then when you are positive that you're ready to be a member of the fireside, I will have one of these lovely parting gifts for you by way of a book. And they understood, but there's a way to say that, and we did it kind of with humor. And, you know, we had one young lady who said, well, you know, I'm traveling a lot in the month of April, but her funny was, well, I'm going to have perfect attendance starting in May. No problem. So, again, a lot of fun, but it was all about connecting. If you got the opportunity to have a sign-up Sunday, create some excitement around it, make it big, make it something that people want to know more about. So we know that we missed a few people this week just because on any given Sunday, you're never going to have everyone. So we have, you know, the leftover s'mores and the leftover postcards we're going to set up again next Sunday. We're going to take names again, and I am going to look at my prospecting list very shortly and compare it to the actual signups and people that I have on my target list that may not have been in church or didn't get signed up today. I'm going after them because I want them at the fireside, and I know that it's going to be great. So if you have any questions about anything for your launch day, about designing your card, if you want me to look at your graphic and tell you what I think about it, you know, as a new set of eyes, feel free to email it to me at thatsundayschoolgirl.com. I'll answer one question per email on any given video. I'm happy because I want to be your partner in creating success as you launch out in these first few weeks in your assignment as a new teacher. I think that's really it. I just want to remind you that God has given us a tremendous assignment. We are serving His people. And so when we think about the energy and the passion that we put into other things that we love, can't you see how we can take that same energy and same passion and put it into this space of service to God's kingdom? And this particular assignment for us, it means in Sunday school. So I hope that you'll bring your excitement, you'll bring your passion, but I continue to say that we should all be in a space of prayer because I know that God wants to do something wonderful in and through all of us in our new assignments and in the lives of the people that we will be serving as teachers. I am praying for you as you are serving. And again, I am enjoying having you with me on my journey in this series entitled, So You're a New Sunday School Teacher? I'll see you in the next video, which is actually going to be my launch Sunday. Launch day, launch day, launch day. Have a good rest of the day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.